used to fight for every word, every fact, every claim. I had to be the one who's right, had to win the game. But somewhere in the battle, I lost more than I gained. I lost my peace, I lost my rest, I lost my own contained. Now I let the wrong words fly, let the false claims stand. I don't need to be the smartest man in the land. Peace is more valuable than proving that I'm right. I stopped correcting people, now I sleep better at night. Your ego wants to win, wants to show you're not a fool, but every correction builds another wall, another tool that separates you from the peace you're trying to find. I stopped correcting people, and I left my stress behind. I stopped correcting people, peace is worth more than the point. Let them be wrong, let them believe, let them anoint their own version of the truth, their own version of the facts. I stopped correcting people, and my soul can finally relax. To be right every single time is the man who's always fighting, always crossing the line. I chose a different path, a quieter, softer way. I stopped correcting people, and I'm better off today. Being right is not the same as being free. I stopped correcting people, and the chains just broke off me. I stopped correcting people, son. Try it for yourself. Peace is worth more than being right. It's better than wealth. Used to hold my kind words close, afraid to give them out. I thought if I said something nice, they'd think I was in doubt. But now I give them freely, like water from a well. Kind words cost nothing, son, and they can save someone from hell. You never know the battle that someone is fighting inside. A compliment might be the only gentle thing they receive before they hide. In darkness and despair, in the loneliness of night, give compliments freely. You might just save their life. I told a stranger he looked sharp and his whole face lit up. I told a friend I'm proud of him, and he filled his own cup. Kind words don't cost a penny, but the interest paid is high. Give compliments freely, you'll be the reason someone doesn't cry. Give compliments freely, my son. They cost you nothing true, but they can change a life. They can see someone through the darkest moment they have faced, the hardest part of day. Give compliments freely, and you'll light someone's way. I wish I'd learned this lesson earlier when I was young. I held my praise inside my chest, I held back my tongue. But now I let it flow like rain on strangers and on friends. Give compliments freely, the kindness never ends. Words are free, but their value is immense. Give compliments freely, the reward is immense. Give compliments freely, son. Don't hold them back. Your kind word might be the light they lack. Used to fight over every dollar, every cent that wasn't fair. I'd argue with the vendor, with the server pull my hair. But then I realized respect is worth more than the small amount. Stop arguing over small money, it's not worth the account. The man who works harder than me, who's been on his feet all day, he doesn't need my argument, my pride to have its say. Respect matters more than winning pennies, more than being right. Stop arguing over small money, let generosity take flight. Watched a man refuse to tip because his coffee was a bit too cold. He didn't see the waitress's children that she had to hold. He won his pennies, but he lost his dignity that night. Stop arguing over small money, it's not worth the fight. Stop arguing over small money, my son, it's beneath your soul. Respect matters more than winning, more than being in control. The few dollars that you're fighting for won't change your life one bit, but the way you treat people will. So don't you ever quit. I learned to let the small amounts go, to over-tip and smile, to stop counting pennies and start walking the extra mile. Stop arguing over small money, it's not the final score. Your peace is worth 1,000 times the change you're fighting for. Pennies are not peace, don't trade your soul for them. Stop arguing over small money, let generosity stem. Stop arguing over small money, son, let it go. Your peace is worth more than the pockets overflow. I leave generosity wherever I go, like seeds upon the ground. A meal for someone hungry, a smile without a sound. You never know the weight someone is carrying home tonight. A little kindness travels further than you think. It's a light. I paid for a stranger's coffee once, didn't think much of the day. He came back an hour later, said I saved him in a way. He was planning to give up, to end it all, to leave. My little act of kindness gave him reason to believe. You never know the battle, the fight that's in their chest. Your generosity might be the moment they find rest. Leave it everywhere you go, on strangers and on friends. A little kindness never ends, the chain of it ascends. Leave generosity wherever you go, my son, you never know the weight that someone carries the tears they cannot show. A little kindness travels further than your eyes can see. Leave generosity wherever you go. Set someone free. I've made it my mission now to be the generous hand, to give without expecting, to help without demand. Leave generosity wherever you go. It comes back 10 times more. Not in money, not in things, but in the peace you find in your core. Generosity is not a transaction, it's a way of life. Leave it everywhere, it cuts through the strife. Leave generosity wherever you go, son. Don't hold it back. The kindness you give is the kindness you'll attract.
I used to hide my tears behind a wall of stone. I thought that feeling deeply meant I was alone. But then I learned that emotions are not weakness, son. They're proof that you're alive, that the race is still not done. The man who never cries is the man who's never loved. The man who never feels is the man who's never been enough. Let the tears flow freely, let the joy light up your face. Stop hiding your emotions, they belong in every space. Cried in front of my son last year, and he didn't run away. He held my hand, he held my heart, he helped me find my way. He learned that men have feelings, that men can break and bend. Stop hiding your emotions, that's where healing starts, my friend. Stop hiding your emotions, my son. Feeling deeply is not weak. It's the proof that you're alive, that you're still willing to see the beauty in the broken, the hope inside the pain. Stop hiding your emotions, they'll help you grow again. I spent 40 years pretending I was stoned. Now I let the feelings come, I let myself be known.
Stop hiding your emotions. It's the bravest thing you'll do. The man who feels is the man who sees the world completely true.
Emotions are not enemies, they're messengers that guide. Stop hiding them, let them live outside. Stop hiding your emotions, son, let them breathe. The man who feels is the man who will never need to leave. I used to chase the ones who didn't want to stay. I thought if I just tried harder, they'd love me anyway. But the freedom only came when I finally let go. Stop chasing people who didn't choose you. Let them go. The woman who left, the friend who disappeared, I ran after them for years. I fought through all my fears. But the moment I stopped chasing, something shifted in my chest. Stop chasing people who didn't choose you. Give yourself a rest. You cannot make someone love you. You cannot make them stay. Your chasing only pushes them further away. The freedom is in the letting go, in the open hand. Stop chasing people who didn't choose you. Start to understand. Stop chasing people who didn't choose you, my son. Let them leave. Your energy is precious. Don't let them make you grieve. The right people will stay without your desperate chase. Stop chasing people who didn't choose you. Find your own space. Stop chasing, and my life improved in every way. The people who were meant to stay, they found me anyway. Stop chasing people who didn't choose you. It's a losing fight. The freedom comes when you let go and walk into chasing is not love, it's fear in disguise. Stop chasing, you'll finally open your eyes.
Stop chasing people who didn't choose you, son. Let them fly. The ones who stay without your chase are the ones who won't make you cry.
I used to look at every man and see a race to run. I thought his success somehow meant that I had not won. But then I learned that life is not a competition against the crowd. Stop competing with everyone. Your path is not that loud. Your friend bought a house, your neighbor got a raise. I measured myself against them, lost my own ways. But the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. That's the only plan. Not everyone is running your race, not everyone shares your road. Stop competing with everyone, lighten your own load. Your path is yours alone, your journey yours to take. Stop competing with everyone for your own peace's sake. Stop competing with everyone, my son, run your own race. Comparison is the thief of joy, it steals your own grace. Your path is yours alone, your finish line your own. Stop competing with everyone, walk your road alone. Stopped comparing, stopped competing, stopped the endless fight. And suddenly my days were calmer, suddenly my life was light. Stop competing with everyone, the peace you'll find is real. Your only competition is the man you used to feel. Comparison is a cage, it locks you in. Stop competing, let the race begin within. Stop competing with everyone, son. Your path is yours. The only person you need to beat is the last you. I used to complain about the traffic, the weather, the delay. I filled my mouth with grievances, I pushed the peace away. But then I learned that everyone is carrying something heavy. Their back is breaking, their heart is aching, their spirit unsteady. So now I keep my complaints lighter than my gratitude. I measure every grievance against the thanks I've accrued. Because everyone you meet is fighting battles you can't see. Keep complaints lighter than gratitude. That's how you stay free. The waiter who was slow might have lost his mom last week. The driver who cut you off might be barely able to speak. You don't know the weight that others carry in their chest. Keep complaints lighter than gratitude, and you will be blessed. Keep complaints lighter than gratitude, my son, every single day. The world is full of hidden pain, of battles underway. Your grievance might be small, but your thanks can be so great. Keep complaints lighter than gratitude. Don't let your spirit break. I've made it a practice now to thank before I complain, to find the silver lining, to dance in the rain. Keep complaints lighter than gratitude. It's changed my life for good. The grateful man is the free man that's been understood. Gratitude is not denial, it's perspective, it's a lens. Keep complaints lighter, your spirit will not bend. Keep complaints lighter than gratitude, son. Count your blessings twice. Grateful man can weather any ice. I spent years waiting for happiness to knock upon my door. I thought it would arrive when I had more money, more. But happiness doesn't arrive like a package or a guest. It's something you choose every morning. It's your own test. You wake up, you decide, you choose the lens you see. Happiness is not an arrival, it's a decision to be free. I stopped waiting for circumstances to shift and change. I started choosing joy inside, and that was the exchange. Rain still falls, the bills still come, the world is still the same, but I am different. stopped waiting for the game to turn in my direction, to favor me at last. Stop waiting for happiness. It's here, it's in your grasp. Stop waiting for happiness, my son. It doesn't come like mail. It's not a destination. It's not a holy grail. It's the choice you make each morning when you open up your eyes. Stop waiting for happiness. It's hiding in your own disguise. I learned this lesson in my 40s when I was worn and tired. I realized that happiness was everything I'd required, was already in my hands, already in my chest. Stop waiting for happiness. Put it to the test. Happiness is not a place, it's a decision now. Stop waiting, choose it, take the vow. Stop waiting for happiness, son. Choose it today. Happiness is not a future, it's the only way. I spent years loving everyone else, pouring out my soul. I thought if I gave enough, I would finally be whole. But I forgot the one person who needed my love most, the man in the mirror, the one who felt like a ghost. I finally learned to love myself the way I love the rest, with patience, with kindness, with my own gentle, honest test. This one took the longest, this one took the most time. Loving myself was the hardest, most beautiful climb. I looked in the mirror and I said, you are enough. I stopped apologizing for the soft and for the rough. I started treating me like someone I was responsible to keep. Finally learned to love myself, and I finally found my peace. Finally learned to love myself, my son. The hardest lesson yet, but the most important one, the one I can't forget. You cannot pour from empty, you cannot give what you don't have. Finally learned to love myself, and it saved my soul. Still learning, still growing, still finding my own way. But I'm kinder to myself now, gentler every day. Finally learned to love myself. I hope you learn it too. It's the most important lesson that a man can ever pursue. Loving yourself is not selfish. It's the foundation of all love. Finally learned to love myself, sent from above. Son, life does not teach softly. It teaches honestly. And if you don't listen early, it will repeat the lesson until it costs you something. So listen now. I stop correcting people. Peace is more valuable than proving a point. I give compliments freely. Kind words cost nothing but can change a day. I stopped arguing over small money. Respect matters more than pennies. I leave generosity wherever I go. Kindness travels further than you think. I stopped hiding my emotions. Feeling deeply is not weakness. I stopped chasing people who didn't choose me. Freedom comes when you let go. I stopped competing with everyone. Your path is yours alone. I keep my complaints lighter than my gratitude. Everyone is carrying something. I stopped waiting for happiness. It's a choice you make every morning. I finally learned to love myself, and this one took the longest. Time doesn't slow down while you figure it out. So adjust now, grow now. So you don't have to spend 46 years learning what discipline could have taught you sooner. I love you. Now go live.